Lady Red was having a moment over there, but that's okay.
What are we doing now?
We're going to take you back to the past and take a look at young little Jackie before she put on all that makeup. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, when was that from? How old are you in that picture?
Oh my God. 23.
Wow. And what was a young...
So a good 10 years ago.
What were you like at that age? I mean, did you know in this picture, were you beginning to do drag?
No. I was skinny. I didn't need to.
But you got attention.
I could go to a bar and get attention like that. You start gaining weight and you're like, oh, I guess I better put on some paint. Nobody looking at me.
Now, Jackie, where were you born?
I was born in West Covina.
Oh, so you're a California gal.
I am.
And did you start doing drag here or when you moved to New York?
No, I started doing drag here in about 1989. Is that like the year you were born?
Well,
yeah. Well, according to Grindr. Anyway, and then I started doing drag, and it really was because I started to pack on the pounds.
Right.
I was like, well, I did it for Halloween. As every gay man, it's like, oh, let's do drag. And I did it like a little different level than all my friends. I took it really seriously. Anyway. So, but about 1989, I started to really sort of do it. That's when Jackie Beat was born.
And that name itself is because you were doing drag with like beat poetry type drag?
I was doing a total beatnik look, like a black page boy and a beret and like all black, and I made people snap their fingers.
All the snapping.
And I read really bad beat poetry, but it was comedy. I mean, I knew it was funny, so yeah. I just
Do you remember any of it?
Okay, it's been a while.
Okay.
25 years.
25 years.
My name is Jackie Beat. Should I do it right here?
Yeah.
My name is Jackie Beat, and I'm a poetess. That's girl for poet. I'm going to Jack Kerouac whack you right over the head and leave you face down and drowning in my stream of consciousness. And if you like something you hear, you snap, you dig, you don't clap. Clapping is for scotch drinking capitalistic pigs. The name of this poem is Landlord.
Yes,
bitch!
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah, that Jackie.
Yes,
cool.
bitch, yes!
Jackie, for 25 years, you had it right at relative to your brain.
I know, and I can't even remember my lyrics for tonight's song.
So Jackie, I want to go through the 25 years. So
let's be serious.
Let's be serious. Let's do it. Never be serious, Jackie. Okay. You're too funny. Okay. So you did start a drag, beat poetry.
Yes.
And then you moved to New York. What year did you move?
I think it was around 1995
and
to do Valley of the Dolls off Broadway.
Oh, and that was your first big New York thing.
Yeah.
And that was quite a sensation.
It was. The guy who brought the Beatles, who produced the Beatles here in their live shows in the U.S., Ron Delsner. He's a very famous concert promoter.
Wow.
Google him. Anyway, he saw the show here in L.A. We were doing it in the tiniest little shithole. And I mean, it was really rinky-dink. And he said, I think this can make money. And we actually went to Circle in the Square off Broadway in New York, and it was huge.
Wow,
really
Circle in the Square. That's quite a splash onto the New York scene.
It was really a big deal. And I was so nervous to go to New York. I really was, because I felt like a big fish in a little pond here.
Yeah.
And New York scared the hell out of me. And I went, and I was there for like a week, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be fine.
Yeah.
I said, there's a bunch of crappy-ass people everywhere. I'm still better. Seriously, and this is how long ago it was. I had my cassette tape with my backing track. And I would go to clubs like Mario's Clubs.
Yeah.
I would go to like, Studio Filthy Whore and Cake and all these. And I'd be like, I'll do a number for free if you want. And they were sort of like, okay.
Give me your cassette.
And I'm not kidding you. A week of that, and the phone was ringing off the hook.
Wow.
Yeah. And the rest is tragedy. I mean, history.